Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually just show you guys a few things before I go ahead and do the checkmate video on Whoopi Goldberg. Look, there are some things that you guys have to understand that black men see. I'm not necessarily talking to people who are just going to be confused on the issue. Basically, white racists who gives a damn what they think. But what I will say, actually, especially the black women, you guys have to see what black men are actually seeing when they watch you on TV, because you either you don't know or you don't care. But it's creating some severe losses on your end, because they're really not feeling what you guys are talking about. You're constantly throwing gay people under the bus. You're constantly throwing black men under the bus. And I'll put it right there out there at you. Who is the number one person to call a black man gay? A black woman. That is not a damn ally. If you speak on gay issues and you're a black man, black women want to call you gay. If you speak on an issue that doesn't have anything to do with the black community, a black woman wants to call you gay. And that transfers on over to the damn idiot thug, because you mothers are in and out of jail, period. And then you want to come online and you want to talk about, yeah, I was a thug and I went to jail and I'm 100% straight. And you gonna sit up here and perpetuate the damn rumor that is black men giving black women AIDS? Are you out your mind, dude? Look, you went to prison. You know dudes is having sex in prison. The news has already reported on dudes having sex in prison. Y'all mixed up in a population of IV drug users and thugs who happen to be having sex with each other. Now, you just don't... Look, the vast majority of prisoners are not educated men first and then they went to prison. They're uneducated men first who end up going to prison. And that is by choice. You brothers chose to follow those chicken head ass women and what they thought was a quality man. They thought a quality man came with big ass rims, a pocket full of dough, and stupid as hell. That's on you. You followed that stupidity and you wanted to call every nerdy black dude in your class a punk ass wimp and gay. That's on you now. Now you're filled up with AIDS and you're having sex with 20 different women, and you women, you African American women, you're having 20 of y'all having sex with the same damn thug, and you're coming down with AIDS. Look, you can't sit up here and think that for 30 years you're going to blame it on black men. I don't care if Barack Obama gets up there and says black men. I will cut him off at the pass and say, no, brother, it is not black men. It is thugs. The same thugs that's in jail, the same thug that Terry Moran was talking about. IV drug users and the cats that sit up here and take crack cocaine are the same cat. If he can't get crack, he'll do it from the IV. How do you get that heroin into your veins? You shoot it. That's what they mean by IV drug user. Heroin. But see, y'all going to keep playing these games. Your numbers going to keep going up. I'm going to give you a piece of information. Because see, y'all don't understand what's going on. I'm a highly intelligent black man. So therefore, I know more than you. You ain't been listening. But I'm going to tell you a super, and not even a secret. Gay people are managing their AIDS and HIV better than you. Because, see, they're not keeping it a secret. Every gay person in America is going to hear me and they're going to co-sign the information. The reason why your AIDS rate black women is going up is because you're sitting up there deflecting and hiding behind the obvious truth. And the truth is you're having sex with criminals. And I don't care about any of you black women sitting up there talking about, oh, you just generalizing. You just generalizing. You sitting up here talking about all black women. No, I'm talking about the ones. Actually, I'm not going to say. It's enough of y'all having sex with criminals. That's the problem. Y'all sit up here where y'all want to get into a debate on all of us and generalizing, and you're missing the reality. It's enough getting in trouble, having sex, having unprotected sex with a criminal population. That means a high risk category. If they in prison, it's high risk. You can get AIDS in prison by sitting up there getting into a fight close to a cat with AIDS. If you cut, he cut, your blood mix, you get AIDS. If you cut him in the neck or somebody cuts him in the neck and that blood spurts, hits you in the eye, that's called you got infected. Period. So whether it's sex or a fight, that brother can get infected. But you love them. So what you do is you sit up there and you deflect and you blame black men. And what black men are saying is that we tired of it. The 22% of brothers who fell in love and got into an interracial marriage with another woman, a woman of a different race. You notice their numbers of AIDS ain't going up? You notice that's not even part of the category? Why? Because them brothers ain't been to prison. They ain't been to jail. They ain't been to lockup. You all sat up there and glorified the thug like he was awesome. In your music, on TV, to each other. Oh yeah, ooh, yeah, I need a brother who can blow my back out. That's why I like them thugs. That's you. But now, your chickens have come home to roost, and you're upset. Don't come on my page being upset because you got the AIDS and you got the HIV. We've been telling you how to live, but you don't want to listen. Fine. Then you're just going to get a stigma of being dirty and not being able to manage your crisis. If it is a crisis, then manage it. So let me go ahead and get to the gay population and how they manage this and why their numbers aren't going up. And you want to know why? Because they're not hiding it, and they're not hiding it because they're smarter than you. I'll say it again. They're not hiding it because they are smarter than you. So let me get down to it. Whether if it's an STD or whatever, because they have an infrastructure, because people want to treat them so bad that what they did was they created their own gyms, their own social clubs where they can chill out and be as gay as they wanted to be. And when the AIDS crisis hit on their end, they decided, let's go ahead and manage it. They got tired of watching their loved ones die off. I mean, these are great guys. They party with them. You know, all these dudes, they loved each other and they had a great time. And they got upset because they're watching their own members die off. So they figured out that the big problem with going to hospitals is that it was scrutiny associated with it. They would get treated bad. So they wanted a comfortable environment in which they can go ahead and take care of themselves. So within their gyms and their social clubs, they invited in doctors. You know, they use their money differently, and they're in all walks of life. So they spent their money to bring in doctors so that they can get tested in the privacy of their gay community where there wouldn't be extra scrutiny upon what they were trying to do. And from there, they were able to manage it. So they were able to talk to each other nice and quietly and say, hey, man, all right, let all your partners know what's up, have them come in and get tested, and you guys either do one or two things. Use condoms from now on, or, you know, just don't deal with each other on a sexual level. And so that's what they ended up doing. They started getting themselves checked out before they got together, and they're clean, so they knew that they can go ahead and have a great time, and they have a clean community over here, and then they have an HIV positive community over there. And with the HIV positive community, what they ended up doing with those guys was they set them up with the proper medication, and they help each other manage the illness. That's it. So basically, they stopped it from spreading like wildfire. They stopped it from spreading like wildfire, and they managed the other portion. That's it. But since you all want to put your damn heads in the sand and you want to hide from the obvious truth, you know damn well that you love them guys with them rims and all that other silly stuff, all the money and everything else, and you love his, what'd you call it? His swagger. His swagger come with AIDS, baby. You don't want to get with the guys in a low-risk lifestyle who got a different type of swagger. It's an intelligent swagger. You want a guy that you can outthink. So be it. He come with AIDS. So what, right? But what we're telling you is straight up. Stop going on national TV and lying. Gay people are not being ignorant about what's going on in their community. That's why they're outflanking you. because they've accepted it. They're not deflecting it. They're taking care of it. Now, how do I know what's going on? Is because I researched it. Now, y'all going to sit up here, y'all going to think to yourselves, man, you could have saved so many lives, brother, if you had told us this information. But y'all wasn't ready to hear it. So, I'm taking this opportunity right now while Sherry Shepherd and D.L. Hughley are being crazy on TV and explaining to you exactly what's going on. And let me say this also, speaking on ignorance. You don't have to be gay to research the gay community. It's called intelligence. And that's the same problem that you all are having. That's the same problem the thug is having. As soon as they meet an intelligent black man, the first thing they want to say is, oh, you must be gay, nigga. Why? Because you all are stupid.